we head into spring and we start spending more time outside, well, you may be looking around your house and thinking it needs a little revamping. Maybe that's just me, I'm not sure. If you're not the DIY type, also kind of like me, well, you have to be careful about picking out a company or a business to help you. So to help us navigate through some of the most common mistakes and how to avoid them, home improvement expert and best-selling author Sean King is here. Thanks so much for being here because you've got some
Thanks for having me.
really good tips. You've got these top 3 huge mistakes that we tend to make when we're hiring a contractor and how to avoid them. And you say the first one, it's not pre-screening the contractor.
With the technology available today, the first thing you need to do when you get their contact info is jump online, check them out on review sites, Angie's List, BBB, Google, and Yelp. Pay special attention how they handle and resolve any of their complaints.
Yes, yes.
You need to, if you don't check them out today, shame on you. Too many people are just too trusting.
It's too easy.
Guy pulls up in a shiny truck, you think, oh, he's going to do a great job. That's just not the case.
I feel like this day and age, too, a lot of people are very willing to share both good and reviews. Good and bad reviews.
Sure. So the information is the tip of your fingers.
Absolutely. Okay, so the next one you say is not getting everything in writing.
Correct. You want to get everything in writing, all the paperwork, keep it. But specifically, you need an on-time finish guarantee. That way you'll know exactly how long your product's going to take to complete before it's even started. We've all heard the horror stories with a contract that says, don't worry about it, kitchen will be done in 2-3 weeks, tops. Oh, okay, that's great. And then 5 months later, your kitchen's still not done, and you're outside washing your dishes with a garden hose.
No.
That happened to an 83-year-old widow outside of Boston. She was literally outside with a hose and a cooler.
No way.
Yeah, the guy took off.
Oh, so get everything in writing, but that protects you legally too down the road.
It does. If you ever have to take any legal action or any recourse if they don't complete the project, they run with your money, you've got something to stand behind.
Yeah, run with your money. That's what we don't want. Speaking of money, the third one is getting ahead on your payment schedule.
Correct. You need to make a specific payment schedule with your contractor prior to starting the job, but as the homeowner, it's up to you to stick to it. As soon as you get ahead on payments with your contractor, all bets are off. You've lost any control or leverage that you may have had in the process. He's now going to determine when or even if your project gets completed. You give him all the money,
he's got his
not
money.
coming back.
Yeah,
Exactly. He's taking the money and running.
There's no incentive. Okay, but you also have what I love, the right method. RIGHT is an acronym. This is great.
Correct. R, referral. The best place to start your contractor search is with a referral from someone you know and trust. I, investigate. Once you get those referrals, you need to check out the contractor, not just at the review sites, but reach out to some of their previous customers. Are they happy with the process? Do they love the finished product? And would they hire the contractor again? G, we mentioned it, get it in writing. You need an extremely detailed contract so you know exactly what is to be expected and exactly what you're paying for. H, have a voice, but you need to use it. At the first sign that your project's not going according to plan, you need to speak up, let your contractor know your concerns. You need to address them immediately.
Stop right there, because you said at the first sign.
At the first sign, do not sit back quietly hoping it'll work itself out in the end. That is not a plan.
Yes.
And finally, T, trust your gut. You're sitting across the table from that contractor. If your gut's telling you something doesn't seem right about this guy, or maybe the deal seems too good to be true, do not hire him. There are hundreds of contractors here in the Montgomery area. Just move on to the next candidate.
There's got to be somebody else who can do the work.
There's plenty of guys out there that do great work and will stand behind it and are not going to take advantage of you.
Good deal. Okay, well, Sean King is the #1 best-selling author of The Ultimate Guide to Hiring the Right Contractor. What I love about this right here, it says contractors hate this book, but homeowners
will
love it.
And you can find it on Amazon.com.
All right, good deal. Great information. Thanks so much.